Hi everybody. I was going to be doing different readings for all the different zodiac signs. After uploading, I think about 9, it's actually taking far too long to do them. So I'm going to be doing a general reading for the energies of the first week, the 6th of November through till Sunday the 12th. And I do believe that people who are drawn to listen into a particular reading, they're supposed to. There's normally that there will be something in it for them, hopefully. But to do them individually, it's just the time you upload and it just takes far too long. So let's hope that you get something out of this. What I've actually changed, I was using my Rider-Waite deck, but they're far too, I find them too big for my hands. I probably will go back to them, but they're just, I find it very awkward. I like this is a deck I've had for many years, and I think they were Lescobo, but I can't remember, to be honest. I can't remember what deck they are, but they're basically they come from the Rider-Waite deck. The artwork on it is very like Rider-Waite. Okay, nice colours. They're just a great size for my hands. I don't like a big deck. So let's get on with this. And as I said, this is for, we'll take in all the zodiac signs. It's just a general energy for, oops, there we go, after me saying that there's a nice size for my hands. They are just, it's just a general reading for that week. So let's go. What I'll do is I'll pull 8 cards, and then I have my Doreen Virtue, the Romance Angels cards. I've got these here, which are just a beautiful deck. We'll pull a couple of them, and to finish off with, I will do another Doreen's Messages from Your Angels. And again, these are all faithfuls that I've had since I think they were ever brought out to be published. So here goes. Just bear with me. What do we have for the 6th of November to the 12th of November? What messages do the cards want to bring out? Let's have a look. Let's see. Oh wow. So we have the Tower, the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, no sorry, the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Page of Wands, Four of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So let me think, let me have a look here. Well, it seems like that week starts off, you know, it's with the Tower card. The Tower card is normally, it would say that there's something coming to an end, and it's going to be maybe quite an abrupt ending to something. You know, it could just be that normally when you see the Tower card, it's something that's brought on a change that maybe you've wanted to do but kept postponing and putting off to another time and a better time. But when you actually see, you know, what the Tower card is, it's going to happen anyway. It's almost like the universe has said this is time for this change, and it's going to happen whether you like it or not. As you can see that the people are kind of flying out of the building, and it's on, you know, the fire. Also as well, but this could actually be this could be literal. It could be that you know, that be careful with fires and things, you know, make sure everything's turned off in the house. Just could be a building going on fire, but I don't, you know, the chances are it's a change of something that's going to happen within your life. And along with that, we have the Page of Wands, and this is a young energy, a fire energy. Normally a young person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarian, and it could just be a message that's coming in. A message that's coming in that week that could be causing this upheaval, this change, this sudden change in your life. It could be a new person coming in, a young energy, maybe quite an immature person, but a message of some kind. You know, it could be a message for maybe your job. Maybe you're going to be changing jobs. A situation within your job might be changing. So that looks like the first part of that week. The second part of the week is the King of Cups. And with the King of Cups we have the Four of Swords. And the King of Cups is normally, with it being a court card, I like to see it as being, you know, a person. And if it's a water sign person. So water signs, you know, being Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. You normally find the King of Cups is quite a warm gentleman, you know, very nurturing, kind, you know, good listener, can be very somebody you can go to but if you've got problems, somebody you can talk things over with. It could be a partner that's with you, or somebody that's coming in. It could, you know, could be yourself, because this is a general reading. It's for no particular sign, so it could be a water sign being that's listening in. And this person is maybe Four of Swords. Four of Swords to me is always having to take a step back and really kind of relax and you know, really contemplating what it is that you're going to do next, the next move. A rest. It's almost like, if you can see it here, it's like the knight is actually laying down to kind of take a rest. And maybe this is what this water sign is asking you to do while all this is happening at the beginning of the week. That it's going to be quite an upheaval for you. So taking time out and just basically getting ready for the next part of that week. I mean, there is actually quite a lot of people. I mean, that's Page of Wands, King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. You know, there is quite a lot of people happening in this week. I mean, the next part of the week's the Queen of Wands. As you can see here, again, it could be the person that's listening to this as a general reading. So the Queen of Wands is again a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarian and I think Leo. Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. So that's another energy. Could be somebody that's round about you or you yourself. Tends to be a very fiery person, a passionate person, great ideas. Could guide you quite well. This person could be to do with this job, this at the very beginning of the week. Okay, I've been fiery and we're seeing a lot of fire in this building. It could be this person is going to be again giving you advice, guiding you. She's a very kind of affluent woman. As you can see, she's likes to stick to her guns. She's very, I was going to say maybe not so much nurturing, but she could certainly be a boss type person. She could certainly keep you right with anything in your life that you're needing advice on. Okay. Because I think you're going to be needing advice, because I think along with that you've got the Eight of Swords. And if you can see the Eight of Swords here, it's like you're feeling very trapped and very stuck. It's like you can't move forward. Whatever's been happening at the beginning of this week, you just feel that you cannot see a way out of this. But if you look, she's blindfolded, and you know, she's got all these swords. The swords tend to be your thoughts and your mind, so it could be just the way you're thinking. You could be thinking that you are stuck, that you just can't move forward. But if you look, the swords are very wide apart. You're actually just imprisoning yourself. Nobody else is doing this to you. Okay, so it's just, and also with the blindfold being on, and look at up there as well, there's a bird. See the symbology in this? There's a bird up here, and that can be, you know, your thoughts being released up into the energy, into the sky, if you like. You're almost projecting or manifesting whatever it is that you're thinking about. So try and think positive thoughts, guys. because this seems to be around about a time where what everybody's thinking is starting to happen. So try and keep your thoughts positive. There is a way forward, okay? So don't feel that you can't get out of this. There will be an answer, okay? You might be using the Queen of Wands may come in and actually help you out with this, okay? Because you're feeling stuck. It could be in a relationship. It could be a work situation as well, or you know, there's nothing here to say. I don't see finances anywhere, because it's say, you know, we've got the cups, which is emotion, swords, thoughts, and some fire signs. There's no pentacles here, so I don't see that it's about your finances. At the end of that week, you have the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords, again, you're feeling like there's a decision to be made. A decision to be made, but you don't know what way to go. You're blindfolded. You've not got enough information. You might be wanting to go one way, and other people, I mean, there's lots of people in this spread here. Other people might be influencing you. So you're feeling that you just can't make a move, okay? You're feeling... I think the whole reading makes me feel that you feel really bogged down that week. The first week in November. It's as if you're feeling really, really bogged down. And of course we have the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is a message coming in. Now nowadays, as we all know, it's not just about letters. It could be emails, text messages, phone calls. There's a message coming into you very quickly, and it looks quite urgent, and I think this is the message that you'll be waiting on, okay? Now again, I've got this, you know, this could be if this is literally a fire, it could be you getting in touch with you know, a message coming in for insurance or whatever that you're having to contact about. But I've got a feeling this is to do with work. I've got a feeling this is to do with work, that you've been an upheaval in your job, and you're having to kind of, you're feeling stuck in some way. You've maybe been put into a position that you don't want to be in, and a message is coming through for you. I'm going to see if I can pull out some kind of a clarifier for you for this. Let me have a wee look. Goodness, that's 12 minutes already, and I'm trying to keep these short because it's when I'm trying to upload them, it's taking forever. I don't think I ever appreciated before the people that do things on YouTube. I never appreciated how much work goes into this, guys, honestly. Right, let me see if I can get something to even clarify that. Oh, here's the Emperor. Right, okay. Ah, right, the Wheel of Fortune. Right, the message is coming. The Emperor, if you can see the Emperor here, the Emperor looks slightly not as dogmatic and frightening as in the Rider-Waite. The Emperor in this one is a very kind of fatherly looking man in this, okay? Tends to be a really good leader. This guy is somebody who you can almost bank on whatever. I think it's Aries that comes under this. It's somebody that you know when they give you advice, it's going to be good advice, okay? They are good business people. They can give you good guidance. So whatever's been happening in the beginning in this spread, because it does look quite, you know, that you really have not got a clue about where you're going. This looks like someone is definitely going to come in and give you the advice that you need and point you in the right direction. Okay, so don't be too worried about what you've seen here. And of course, the Wheel of Fortune to me always makes it feel that you have done a whole resolution in something, and it's came out in the upright position. So you've finished a whole cycle, and it's divinely, I mean, that's major arcana, so it's been divinely guided. So everything that's been gone through, something that's completely finished, you're having to change whatever this part is for you. At the end of that week, it's going to start to look up again, because as you know, as you go down, you come back around. So it's a new cycle for you, okay?
Now let me see if you've got anything to do with romance, because nothing came up on that sign for romance. And these are, as I said, these are the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel deck. They're very pretty. They're very, very pretty. Let's see what comes out for these. Chemistry. Oh, right, okay. It's a chemistry card. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So it could be somebody in your workplace, or you've just met that you do feel attracted to. It's almost like you don't know what it is. Like, you know, you just know when you've met somebody and you're just like, wow, that I really like this person. You just have so much in common. So it could be someone's coming in for you guys that's what's going to happen. And also reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So this looks like maybe a past boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, husband, wife, whoever's listening to this. Someone from your past is returning, and it looks like you're going to, I'm not saying you're going to get back with them, but you may be you know, going to get together maybe for a few drinks or a coffee or whatever. So let's hope this resonates with the people who actually do bother to listen to it. So thanks guys. You can give me some feedback. Everything you write I will take on board, and as you have probably gathered, I'm very new to YouTube, so every bit of information you give and advice I certainly will take on board. Thanks again, hope to get back to you soon. Bye guys.